So what's your name?
Ruben,
Where you from, Ruben?
San Fernando Valley.
Do you have any interesting drug stories you could tell us about?
Man, I got a lot.
Let's get a quick 1 minute one.
Sh-
Go. Hello, what's your name?
my name is Ruben,
Where you from, Ruben?
San Fernando Valley.
How long you been in LA?
My whole life.
You got any interesting drug stories from when you were a kid?
Oh man, lots.
How old were you when you first used?
12.
What did you use?
Black tar heroin.
And who gave it to you?
My older sister.
How old was she
24, I believe.
at the time?
Yeah.
Wow, must have been rough being introduced to drugs at that such a young age.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I fell in love with it.
What was it like?
To me, it was like a dream come true. I never grew up with love. I didn't know what the fuck that meant. So to me, drugs were the closest I've ever felt to any kind of warming sensation in my heart, any kind of joy.
Tell me about the first time you used.
First time I used, I was 12, and I walked up to my older sister, and I asked her, "Can I try it?" She was slamming in the middle of the living room, and she was like, "How old are you now?" And I told her I was 12. She was, "All right, you're old enough. Go get a beer from the fridge." So I'm like, "All right, really? All right, cool." And I was 12. I thought I was badass, A little kid just wanted to hang out with my fucking brothers and sisters and shit. So I went, I got a beer, I cracked it open. I took my first sip, it tasted like shit. It was a fucking butt wiper. And so I sat down. She goes, "Sit down right here," me going between my legs. So I sat down. She goes, "Give me your arm." So I put my arm out like that, put it on her leg. She goes, "You're gonna feel a pinch." I was like, "All right, whatever." And she stuck me with that son of a bitch. And next thing I know, I'm sitting there, and I'm fucking high as hell. And then I'm fucking nauseous as fucking hell. And I want to throw up. And I start feeling sick to my stomach for at least a good, I want to say 20 minutes. And then that goes away. And I'm fucking happier than I've ever been in my life. I was just on cloud nine. So after that, I went home, or they took me home, and I met up with my dad. And my dad's looking at me, and I'm fucking nodding out right there, just standing there looking at him. And he's like, "The fuck is wrong with you?" He's like, "Are you high?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, son of a bitch. I knew this day would happen." So he's like, "All right, come here, sit down."